I'm in a conundrum. Is that some kind of raffle? No. I'm in a quandary. I'm having something of a dilemma. Here's the thing. You know, Jeff and I like to play this game before the show with the audience. We say that CBS, then we make up things that CBS could possibly stand for. And I just said a really rude one. And they said, they said, you better not say that in the air. And I'm thinking, oh no. I have to go through the whole show not saying CBS. So what I thought we'd do is we'd have a competition. There, I've found it. We'll have a competition. What to do is go on the Tweety or send me an email and write CBS and then put what you think it stands for. And the best ones will win CBS. I've just heard that actually CBS can't offer itself up as a prize. Legally. But the prize you will win is this lovely thing. Oh, it's for pointing. Oh no, you can't. No, this is too awesome. You can't have this. I'll be using this. I'll be pointing. No, I'll give you this lovely silver non-specific pen. So, you write in and tell us your best ideas from what CBS might actually stand for. I won't look at any of them, but the... No, I will look at them, and the best one, the one that we like most, will win this pen. Do you know what? I'm now depressed at the idea that we would do that. Let's not do that. Let's do something else. No, let's do this. I hope that's distracted you from me saying anything naughty with the letter CBS. We'll be right back.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by... Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Quietly, I'm also delighted by my new haircut. Craig, you look years younger. Who's saying that? Me. You look creepy, but tidy. It's a great day for America, everybody, yes it is. It is it's April the 20th today, if you know, 420, when we celebrate, you know, that's it, we celebrate Tiny Whistle Day. The 420, of course, is when stoners celebrate their love of marijuana. If you don't know what to get your favourite stoner on 420, just rewrap whatever you got them last year. There's That's so awesome! Here in LA, they celebrated 420 with a stoner parade. The parade went down Sunset, took a right into Baskin Robbins, never came out. I don't smoke pot, I don't need drugs to get high. I'm already high on life. And I huff paint. That's why I can never go back to Home Depot. Now, not only a great day to be American, also a great day to be Danish. Yes, because if you're... Thank you for that enthusiastic encouragement, everybody. Great day to be Danish. If you're Danish, you know, it's a great day because you're warm, you're filled with sugary fruit and covered in a light glaze. That's if you're a Danish. If you're a Danish, is a terrible day because it's 4:20 and you're... Anyway, according to a new poll, the people of Denmark, the Danes, are the happiest people in the world. But I'm thinking, how do you quantify something like this? Measuring a person's happiness is like trying to measure the depth of their soul, or the height of their wisdom, or the intensity of their flatulence. It's not something... It means fartiness. For those of you who don't know where Denmark is, here's a... We got a map somewhere. I mean, there, Denmark, New Jersey, Bahamas, Spain. Yeah, in there somewhere. I'm surprised to see Obama's birthplace right there. That's the one that caught my attention. We'll be getting a call from Trump. Hey, ah! Anyway, I was surprised to hear that Denmark was so happy, because the most famous Danish person I can think of is, well, fictional, I suppose, but it was Hamlet, Shakespeare's Hamlet, and he's the Prince of Denmark. And his monologue is big, well, to be or not to be, is about whether he should kill himself. That's not exactly Mr. Cheery, is it? Denmark's history hasn't always been the happiest. Denmark was the home of the Vikings. They would attack villages with their swords. Do we have a picture of a Viking that attacked people with his sword? There you are. All right. Hey, whoa. That's enough of that. That's our annual sports joke. Anyway, the Danes are great, because they gave us, Great Danes. There you are. No, the giant dogs, they use them as cars. That's right. The official transport of the Danish people, everyone in Denmark rides around in a dog that looks like Marmaduke. That's why they're so happy. That would be awesome! There's a lot of other reasons to be happy if you live in Denmark. They make Legos in Denmark. Who doesn't love Legos? And Danish women are supposed to be spectacular. Do we have a picture of some beautiful Danish women, do we? There you are. Take that picture of my office, right? Tidy and creepy. On a survey of the happiest nations, though, you know, Denmark was #1. We were 12th. I know. The audience is made of Legos. Some nights that really is true, actually. Anyway, Denmark was #1. We were number 12. Sweden and Finland are like 2 and 3 or something. They're all together. Sweden, Finland, Denmark, they're all together, all happy. I call them the axis of Perky. They should all get together and form one big happy country called Gleetopia. And then we can bomb them. Sorry, that's just the kind of anger that drags us down to number 12. If you think 12th place is bad, imagine how far we'll sink if we ever hear the words President Trump. Now, you know I always keep out of politics. I do. It's my thing. I keep out of politics. But Trump isn't politics. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, in case you're wondering, the last place finisher on the happiness list was Chad. Chad the nation, not Chad the guy who works here. Chad who works here is pretty happy. You all right, Chad? You're all right, aren't you?
I'm all right.
Chad, now, get back to work then. Best costume ever! One of my favourite philosophers is from Denmark, of course, Søren Kierkegaard. Yes, exactly, the 19th century Christian existentialist. Do we have a picture of Kierkegaard? Now look at that there. That's what I call Kierkegaardus. He's much better looking than Hegel, that hairy German bitch. I've always been a fan of Kierkegaard's. I'm fascinated with the idea of a Kierkegaardian dilemma, which is, you know, simply put, to despair or to believe. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Craig, not again. Another late-night host yakking on about 19th century Christian existentialist philosophers. Leno does that every night. Kierkegaard. Kierkegaard's most famous work, of course, was called Either Or, which says there's a percentage of regret attached to any decision that you make. Like, for example, my decision to fire Chad. Ha ha! Not so happy now, are you?
I'm actually better.
His acting is getting pretty good, actually, isn't it? I mean, I think that there's got to be a development deal in there somewhere. That's a new sitcom waiting to happen right there. Right? Commercial break time, you say? Oh, okay. Is it?
Yeah. CBS commercials be sexy.
CBS, crinkly ball sack.
Oh, my.
Is that it? All right, then. Can I say that? We'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. We're celebrating tonight how happy Denmark is. Also, I found a pointy thing, which I'll be pointing at things. Or I'll inadvertently try to draw people's attention to things whilst casually using my pointy.
Balls.
No, that's just your dirty mind. I was actually pointing at my tie. So, Craig, what's your job? I point at myself. What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
Take me out to the tweet game. Balls.
I'm glad to see you writing your own reviews. All right, play the thing.
Twitter, tweeting, ephemeral, fleeting, Flugenweb, space code, question zone, ass mode, checks the tweets,
Und also emails. The emails. Oh, where are my emails? Here they are. Just keep this here in case I need to point at anything later. Can you see this? You probably can't, can you? It's tricky, yeah, because why? It's too thin. It's like many of the actresses that come out and say, they're like, so, oh, you're awesome in that movie about vampires that don't actually suck blood. Actually, you know what? Too good. I look forward to your letters. All right, this is from Shakili in Washington, D.C., who says, hi, Craig. Everyone always mispronounces my name, and it bugs me. I want to change it, but I don't want to hurt my mother's feelings. Any advice? Well, Shakili. Or, if that is your name. Or Shakili, or Shak... I don't know. No, it's a lovely name, if I pronounced it properly. And even if I didn't, it's still a nice name. Keep the name that your mother gave you, even if you don't like it. Not sure of what's going on.
No kidding.
Shut up. All right, this is from Susan in Macon, Georgia, who said, Macon, Georgia, isn't it? Yeah. It says, Dear Craig, I leave my boyfriend a note every morning before work to show him I care. Today he left me a note that says, buy milk. Should I be offended? No. You know what you should do? You should take it as a joke, because that's what it is, a joke. See, a lot of times people are going out looking around to be offended, and if you're looking to be offended, you've come to the right place. But all I'm saying is, you know, even if you should be offended, if you're not actually offended, why force yourself into it? Know what I mean? Like, if you're not actually offended, don't get yourself all worked into it.
What's the communical?
Relax. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not like, whoa, offended, if you're like, should I be offended? Why would you be? If you're thinking, should I be offended? You're not offended. You're just looking for someone to be angry at. That's different. Not sure of what's going on. This is from Leah in Flint, Michigan, who says, Dear Craig, do any of the letters, tweet mails you get from viewers make you really just stop and ponder? I never thought of that before. This is from Trevor in Baton Rouge in Louisiana, who says, Dear Craig and Jeff.
Jazz hands.
Okay. Dear Craig and Jeff, I have always been interested in the medical field and have recently considered nursing as a profession. What is your opinion on male nursing? Yeah, I shut you down, that one, didn't it? That shut you down. Don't really have an opinion. Did that email make you stop and ponder, Jeff? Is that what happened? Are you pondering? Or did you just break down again? You broke down again. Yep, you did. Anyway,
I need to get laid.
Oh. Finally. Is that what it is? Wow, that's awesome. All right. No, male nursing. Well, nursing is nursing. It doesn't have a gender. You know, do your thing, man. That actually made sense. All right, there's only a couple. I'll get through them quickly, all right? All right. Jamie in Goldsboro, North Carolina says, Hi, Craig and Jeff. My 2-year-old son won't stop putting his hands down his pants. What should I do to make him stop?
Hot damn.
Yeah, no. I liked you better when you didn't work. He's a guy. He's going to put his hand down his pants. It's going to go on for a long time. This is from Brent in Gary, Indiana, who says, Dear Craig, today is 420. Yeah, I know that. This is from Eric in Topeka, Kansas, who says, Hi, Craig, my girlfriend thinks I should start wearing lotion because my hands are too dry. I don't like the way it feels. Any ideas? Put the lotion in the basket. What are you doing with your hands are so dry that your girlfriend notices? That's kind of creepy and weird, isn't it? You should probably wear lotion. Or gloves. Ooh, that's a nice idea. Yeah, wear gloves. Leather gloves. See how she likes that. And then go like this. Go like this while you're out for dinner. When the waiter comes to the table. Comes to the table, just go. Oh, that makes me laugh. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. In the future, when robots wear thin ties, this is what they'll look like. You really wish I hadn't found this, don't you? Well, I'm going to put it here, like that. And if anything needs pointing at, I'll know where to go. My first guest tonight stars on the show Bones, the Bonio show. Bones, it's tomorrow night on Fox. It's a great show. They solve crimes using bones. I'm going to have my own show. It's going to be called Pointy. And I'm going to say, I think he did it. Please welcome my friend Michael Clarke Duncan, everybody. Michael.
What's up, man?
It's good to see you,
It's
man.
good to
You
be
look
back here.
great. You look
I've been
great.
working out.
I've been working out
every
you
day,
look in
man.
shape.
I
You're
am
in shape.
sore. My legs are so sore right now. I've been doing these free weight squats every morning.
Free weight squats, that's what I do.
Really?
All right, no, I don't-
Hey, don't lie. Don't, let's not start.
Here's my exercise in the morning. More coffee. That's it. You're in great shape, man.
Thank
Look
you,
at
man.
You now. Look at
You know what? You never told me television was hard work, though. You know that's
It's not, man.
Oh, it's not? I didn't.
No, this show isn't hard. The show you're doing, the Bonio show, that's a real show.
What do you call it?
You know, the Bonio, the Bones.
No, it's called Bones.
Yeah, but my family are from
I
Ireland.
wish you. I know.
You know, so
But I wish-
Bonio.
No, I wish you would show respect to Hart Hansen and the crew over at Fox. Thank you, Fox. No, I'm just saying.
What's going on, man? You owe them some money or something?
I might have, you know, when I told you to go to the studio and be aggressive and all that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, you can't do
No,
that?
I learned that you shouldn't do that. Thank you, Fox. I was wrong about that.
Thanks, Fox.
Yes, thanks, Fox.
Thanks, Fox, for those phone calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But no, I had fun with Hart Hansen, the creator.
All right, no, he's a genius. He
is.
created the Bones show.
He created Bones and this show, The Finder.
No, so it's a separate show, right?
Yes,
You're a
separate show.
guest star.
Well, we're going to be on a guest star tomorrow night.
Right, but
Myself and Jeff Stoltz and Saffron Burrows, who's really like 6 feet tall. You know her.
Yeah,
She's been on your show.
Oh, many times.
Yeah, she has a way of making you do things.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, I meant like making her a sandwich or something. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, I'd make her a sandwich.
The show always gets creepy after a while.
What are you
We can do
talking
it in
about? I
2
just
minutes
said-
we're doing something, then you turn it.
No, I didn't turn it. I just said, oh, I'd make her a sandwich like that. And I would make her a sandwich.
With your little pointer?
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah. I'd be like this. I'd be like, hey, Saffron, do you like meat or cheese?
No, she's good, though. She's actually good.
So
Jeff
that's
Stoltz
what
is good,
the
too.
spin-off, if it works out,
Yes,
then,
will be
is that
called
Hart
Finder.
Hansen's going to have 2 shows on TV?
Yeah, Hart's a genius, man.
Yeah, but he's going to be a rich genius, too, if he
probably
gets 2
is.
shows on TV.
Thank you, Fox.
Yeah.
I learned what you...
So what happens? Do you solve crimes using your thighs?
Jeff Stoltz is the finder. I'm Leo Knox. I'm his bodyguard, his legal advisor.
Right.
And I also recite a lot of poetry.
Uh-oh.
Now, why was it uh-oh on the poetry?
Well, poetry's a difficult thing, man. I mean,
What are you trying to say, though?
I'm not saying anything.
Well,
I'm
why'd
just-
you say uh-oh on poetry? I said legal advisor, you didn't say uh-oh.
Well, that's nothing wrong with that.
But why on poetry?
Well, poetry is a thing that many people, I feel, overdo it a little bit with.
So you're saying I can't do it?
I never said that. I just said, oh.
But if somebody says uh-oh, if you say, hey, I'm going to do some push-ups, somebody goes, uh-oh. That means you can't do they know you can't do push-ups. So you must be trying to say that I can't do poetry. Because you didn't say uh-oh or nothing else.
No, man. I didn't mean.
Why are you ripping me apart,
No,
man?
I'm not, man. No, you're misunderstanding me.
But just start.
No, just put it down. Don't.
Don't. I'm shaking.
Don't. Let it go, man. It's Satnam. There you go.
Okay, I can recite poetry.
I believe
okay?
it. Well, do you know any poetry?
You know what? I'm not going to be ridiculed.
I'm not
about what I do. No, it's a ridicule because I'm trying to promote my show. Thank you, Fox.
Hey, Fox.
I'm trying to promote my show.
Yeah.
And here you are ridiculing
I'm
my
not
show.
ridiculing you. I'm saying if you can solve crimes using poetry.
No, it's not. I didn't say that. I said Jeff Stoltz is the finder. I said my part is Leo Knox, his bodyguard, legal advisor, and I recite poetry.
Well, what do you do with the poetry? It's a show about solving crime. So you go, well, this looks like this was done by a man from Nantucket.
You know what?
Did I go too far, man?
Yeah, you were great.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go
totally out of line.
No, I'm sorry. I
came on the show
I
in
know.
good faith.
I feel bad.
You should.
I know I do. I feel bad.
Because this is big for me.
Yeah,
this is a big thing for me.
I know. I want to turn it around. Let's turn it around and make it good. What about? So you solve the crimes.
Jeff is the crime.
He solves the crimes.
Yes.
And you help him.
Yes, I help him.
With advice taken from the world of poetry.
I didn't. I never said that.
All right. Well,
let's
how does the poetry fit into it?
Okay,
then?
can you let me talk?
Yeah.
Okay, let me talk. Let's say there's a scene, something coming up, and somebody jumps him physically.
Right.
Before I handle that person, I recite a little poetry because I'm trying to do it in a calmly manner. Do you see what I'm saying? The poetry keeps me.
Ooh, I quite like that. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The poetry keeps me like this rather than going up to, hey, don't touch it. Yeah. I recite poetry first.
Well, that'd probably be a good idea for you to do some of that before you come out here and get all in my game.
That would work better. Well, this is like a head spin. I mean, I come out here and I try to promote movies and I try to do the right thing.
And you do a good job. You do a good job.
I know, but you won't let me get a word in edgewise.
No, that's not true. That's not. No, come on.
You don't think that's true?
No, there was a young man from Leeds.
See, I don't like that. See, I don't like.
I'm calming myself down. I'm calming myself down.
I don't like that type of poetry. There was a man from Leeds. What's Leeds? What is Leeds?
It's a town in the north of England where a man
Do you think I would know about a town in northern England? Do I look like I would know about a town in northern England? Why would you say Leeds? Why wouldn't you say 47? There was a man from Chicago, 47th Street. I know that.
Well, I don't know how to rhyme anything but Chicago 47th
Why not? Why don't you try? If you have a guest on, why don't you do research and say Michael's from
me. We're talking about
I know, but you should. This helps me out. It helps me out.
You're shaming me. You're shaming me.
I'm sorry.
You're shaming me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I feel bad.
I went too far.
You went too far.
That was too far.
It was too far.
Let's take it back. Let's take it back. Okay.
Right.
Hey, you know what else I'm doing?
What are you doing?
I am the voice of Kilowog in the new Green Lantern movie.
Oh, see, that's awesome.
Now, watch it. I play an alien, and he's not. Go ahead, but watch it. We're starting over. We're starting over. Watch it. Go ahead.
Does he do any poetry then?
You know what? Other than the fact that I really like you.
I know, man. I like you. I have nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. You know, I'm just.
You know what happened when I was down in Miami filming?
What?
I found a little kitten on the side of the road.
No.
And bought it back.
Oh, see, now that's the Michael Clarke Duncan I know.
Right?
The friend to the defenseless animals. That's it. No, you must have a lot of cats now.
I got 6 now. I got 6 cats.
6 cats.
It was on the side of the road, and she looked so pitiful. So.
We still talking about the cat?
What else were we talking about?
I don't know, man. I'm just
Are you still on Saffron?
Oh, man. Now you're talking.
With the pointer.
If she was at the side of the road, I'd stop. Oh, we're out of time. We're out of time. Quickly.
Wait. Whoa. Whoa. Don't ever shove me off like that.
I'm not.
You don't ever shove me off like that.
No.
Don't ever shove me off like I'm nothing. No, but you just went like, whoa, we're not time.
No, I wasn't rushing you, man. I was just getting myself ready
No, but I didn't like the way you rushed and got ready. Let me do it. Let me do this.
That's my point.
I know, but look. Oh, Craig, look at it. We're out of time. You know what? I love having you here, man. It's always a pleasure to see you. Everybody, Craig Ferguson, everybody. You see?
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest tonight is a very beautiful actress. She's in a new series called Game of Thrones, which is on Sundays on HBO. I watched it. Ooh. It's naughty. And also, I know you're surprised, I have cable. Take a look at this. That's what CBS tell me. Please welcome Lena Headey, everybody. Lena Headey. Hello, Sausage. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I haven't seen you for a while. You've been off making Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And I watched the first episode and saw your bottom.
You did. It wasn't my bottom.
It's not your bottom?
No. I have to cop to that.
Well, whose bottom is it?
A lady who got paid very well to show her bottom.
You saying I've been cheated?
You've been duped.
Really?
I'll show you later.
Oh, that's fine. This is better than cable. It's a very interesting show, though, because it's set in a kind of fantasy land.
Yes.
Yes. Do you live in a fantasy land yourself?
Often.
Really?
Do you live in a fantasy land?
Kind of, yeah. This, you haven't seen this before?
No.
Well, this is a Freudian
lovely.
thing, because I'm concerned about how small my penis is.
No kidding.
So this is my robot. You haven't been here for a while, have you?
No.
All right, well, I got this, and I got a robot, and I stopped giving a crikey. So things kind of changed a little around here. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you've been over in England, I take it.
In Belfast.
Belfast?
Yes. My husband was like, we're going back to Belfast.
What?
from
That's where you
California.
made Game of Thrones, was Belfast? So that's Ireland, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh.
Ireland and Malta. Belfast is cheap.
For film?
Lovely.
Yeah, no, it is lovely,
cheap.
I believe. I don't
Yes.
know. I've never been.
They have a Starbucks now.
They have a Starbucks. Do you know what
Not
I did
this,
today?
though.
No, do you know what I did today? I changed my Starbucks name.
What?
Yeah, I usually in Starbucks and they go, can we have a name? And I usually say Bob because it's easy and quick.
Yes.
But today I said Sparkles.
Did it work?
I got my coffee.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you have a Starbucks name?
No, they just say Lena, Luna, Lena,
Yeah, no, they do
yes,
that to me
yes.
too. When I say Craig, they would say Drake.
You should take this with you for a refill.
That'd be kind of like being the guy that walks into Starbucks with the iguana.
Then it would be a $10 coffee.
What?
Then it would be a $10 coffee.
$10 coffee. Well, it's about that anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you drink a lot of coffee?
About 8 shots a day.
8 shots of coffee a day? I see.
I'm a mummy now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course, yes. What age is your baby?
He's a year.
A year. Though that's lovely. Walking yet?
Walking constantly. My life is this.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know. Got to be careful when they start walking. So I got a new one. That's him over there, the little one over there.
Congratulations.
You can't see because 1 or 2 of you are crazy. Everyone else is fine. I just have to say,
Others are
I know
crazy?
most people are fine, but 1 of 2 of you are crazy. So
I can
you
see
can't
them.
see.
I can see them.
But it's no, you can't. So you're one of the ones that's crazy then.
Yeah.
Have you know?
Yeah. We're connected.
Don't say that. You're going to get a lot of that now. You've done one of them Game of Thrones things. You'll get all these people following you around, wearing capes,
I
going to
love
Ren
that.
fairs.
Makes me feel important.
I like a bit of that myself.
Yeah.
But this Game of Thrones is very different, though. It's very sexy.
It is quite
There's a
funny.
lot of business going
lot
on there.
of-
There's a lot of, oh, my lord, oh, lady.
There's a lot of how's your father?
Yeah. How's your father? I haven't heard that for
Yes.
a while. Yeah, that's slang for sexual intercourse, isn't it?
It is. Sexual
The
intercourse.
sexual intercourse.
Yes, yes.
Are we allowed to say
We
that?
don't like that though because we're British. Well, yes, you're kind. No, you're not. You
I'm
love
Scottish.
It.
We
Yeah,
love sexual
you love
intercourse.
it.
Yeah, we
Well,
don't
that's
call
fine.
it that though, and we don't call it how's your father either. We call it non-whiskey fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not quite. What? Oh, the
I was
target.
thinking you'd make a great Doctor Who.
I'd love to be Doctor Who. They never let me
would.
do it though.
Why not? I think we should
Because
campaign.
I've ruined myself.
You'd be a fantastic Doctor
No, I'm
Who.
not mysterious
Thinking about
enough. Look.
it. You're so wow. That is mysterious.
No, I couldn't do it. I'm
You're
stuck
sexy.
here. Oh, what?
You're mysterious.
Hello? Yes.
Yeah, good day.
Really?
Yes, I think you could be a
You're
fabulous.
sexy. You're sexy too.
Thanks. That's because you see my bum. We think you have.
Well, it's interesting though. Having now
Not-
seen your bottom, but actually it wasn't your bottom.
Yes.
I now want to see your bottom even more than I did before I saw it. If you know what I mean.
You'd be disappointed.
Not as much as you'd be if you saw my bottom. You'd be disappointed on a deep and profound spiritual level.
Would I
Like,
laugh?
my life has come to this. Whereas I'd just be going, oh, okay.
Does it look like a vegetable?
My bottom?
Could you compare it to a veggie?
You could compare it to a vegetable. I like to compare it to a summer's day.
Right.
I compare my bottom to a summer's day. I'm vaguely referencing some poetry there, which Michael Clarke Duncan is famous for. I don't know if you...
Yeah. I've read all his poetry books.
He got very mad at me when I did. Do you do any poetry? Poetry's very difficult, I think. Reading it.
I love reading poetry.
Do you
weirdly,
really? I
yes.
find it very difficult to... I mean, Stephen Fry was here, and he was going to... I love Stephen, and he's very, very clever, and he was
Yes.
talking to me about the wonder of poetry, and I can't... I mean, I can appreciate great writing, of course I can, but, you know, I get an anthology of poems, and I go, oh, really?
You do?
I do.
You don't find the romance in it? Come on, Craig.
can't seem to-
Sipping from your snake, reading poetry.
That's a point.
Your bare bottom in the wind.
Yeah, look, well, I mean, if you can write poems about, or if you can point me in the direction of some poems about ladies' bare bottoms and snake cups, and then I'm in. Yeah, and balls, yeah.
It's kind of frightening.
Do you frighten it? Are you frightened of him?
No.
No, I wouldn't be. He can't go more than 12 feet from an outlet.
Okay, good.
If he ever alarms you, just go to the centre of the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he just goes away.
Yeah, he'll never be able to reach you. Would you like
coming?
a mouth organ?
Huh?
Would you like a mouth organ?
Yes.
We can play ourselves out with
Yes.
a mouth organ.
Yes,
Can
I
you
can
play?
Yes.
You can?
I'm superb.
You could win the golden mouth organ?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, this is amazing! Really? What?
I'm lying.
You're lying?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, it'd be so great if you
Which
could
way
play.
is it? That way. You just do this, right? And then it looks cool. Sounds good.
Not with the mouth organ. Lena Headey, everybody, move right back.
If you're going to be in the LA area and would like to attend a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, please call 323-570-0059.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
You know, I feel bad because I feel like I was, perhaps a little dismissive of Michael Clarke Duncan's poetry reading, and I thought, well, what am I basing that on? And then I remembered some time ago, he read some poetry on this show. Ah-ha-ha! Did you find the clip? Yeah. Watch this.
And now, Michael Clarke Duncan performs a reading from Jennifer Love Hewitt's book, The Day I Shot Cupid.
She told me about this new beauty trend. She said it would add a little sparkle to my life. I called it the Jazzling. She wanted to put Swarovski crystals on my hoo-ha. And what I saw when the mirror and I met was amazing. The once pale, sad girl who couldn't figure out how to move on from her breakup had transformed into a bronze sex goddess with the prettiest hoo-ha in my neighborhood.
That was beautiful, man.
Thank you, brother.
That was pretty good. Now, if he does that on that show, I think they've got themselves a hit in their hands right there. We out of time? In that case, it only remains for me to say, good night, everybody.